All right, welcome back for lesson 3. We invent the world we see. I talk a lot about our personal hell. So let me just talk about that really quick so that as I discuss it going further in the lesson, you're up to speed with me. Our personal hell is not a punishment inflicted upon us by an external force, but rather a choice that we make through our thoughts and beliefs and the extreme expectations that we put on ourselves and even others. Okay. So it means like we're boxing ourselves into something that we have put upon ourselves and we have expectations that we have put on others. In lesson 3, we invent the world we see. Our goal is to identify our respective personal hells. We create our own reality through our thoughts and perceptions, and that personal hell is a manifestation of our negative beliefs and attitudes. It's funny, we all we need to do is to change this is just to think differently, but that honestly is the crux of the entire way of life. One of the core teachings is that everything that happens to us is an opportunity for growth and spiritual transformation, right? So this is from any religious standpoint, from the Course of Miracles standpoint, even from a scientific standpoint. Anything that happens to us is really not a failure, but a learning experience, right? And so even if it may not seem like it at the time, you know, being able to find the silver lining and reframing it allows us to change our perception, thereby shifting our energy and our frequency to something uh more desirable. The statement, what if the worst things that ever happened to me were the greatest opportunities I have ever been giving, is a reflection of that specific theory, right? So, for example, let's say you go through a difficult divorce and the experience may initially feel like the worst thing that ever happened, but if you're willing to look at the situation from a different perspective, then you may be able to see it as an opportunity for growth and for transformation. Now, perhaps the experience has helped you to learn more about yourself, your pattern of behavior, and what you truly want in a relationship. Maybe the relationship that you were in that just ended was something that you thought you wanted in the beginning based on your social familial constructs or your past experiences. But it turns out once you got in it, it wasn't something that you actually wanted. And yes, the end of the relationship is sad, having to end it, but reframing it to learn that now you have a blank canvas to create and build a relationship that you truly want and that are more aligned with your personal values. So you also, another way to look at this is you might have developed a greater empathy and compassion for others who've gone through a similar experience. And you may even discover new strengths and talents that you didn't know you had. From that perspective, that same difficult divorce could be seen as a great opportunity for your personal growth and transformation. It may have been a painful at the time, but in the end, it could be led to a greater understanding of yourself and a deeper connection with the divine. Now, this type of perspective shift is often referred to as a miracle, and we will talk more about miracles as we go on. But a miracle is a change in perception from fear to love, from separation to unity, and from victimhood to empowerment. It is the chance to see every experience as an opportunity for growth and transformation. And with that type of mindset, you have the potential to unlock miracles in your life and discover your true selves on a daily basis over and over again. You have the power to transform your personal hell to, I'm sorry, you have the power to transform your personal hell through the power of forgiveness and love. And the forgiveness is the key to releasing yourself from the mental and emotional prison of your negative thoughts and beliefs. Now, such a shift in that perspective allows enough space for your experience to breathe instead of feeling stifled by the symbols projected upon them or by the social constructs, the familial constructs in your past experiences. So, how do we get past the limiting beliefs, right? So, overall, we'll do this by reframing negative experiences, practicing gratitude, always looking for what you're grateful for right now in this moment. It kind of keeps you from going to the front, to the, rushing to the future, or heading to the past. Reflecting on your personal values. A lot of times you'll find that the things that we think we manifested that we needed to hold on to are no longer aligned with our personal values. Like I said, it keeps us to focus on the present. It embraces challenge, right? Embraces how we can spin this to create more personal growth. I often turn my manifestation into a game. How much of this can I manifest? How much can my manifestations blow me away beyond what my initial desires were, right? And we'll do this with an activity with a workbook for limiting beliefs, where we walk through all of these different types of experiences to reframe them, to reflect on what we learned from it, find the gratitude in it, and then embracing that challenge, okay? Also, there's a sleep meditation that I have connected with this, and you just put it on. It's a black screen, and you play it, and it helps to release the negative energy and adjust the frequency in your body while you're sleeping. So it's kind of like lazy meditation, right? Overall, overall social, societal, familial, and cultural constructs, my goodness, that was a tongue twister, can create limiting beliefs that hold us back from reaching our full potential. By becoming aware of these constructs and challenging them, we begin to break free from the influence and create a more fulfilling and authentic life for ourselves. So these practical exercises that I talked about are ways that can help you practice to see every experience as an opportunity for growth. When we talk about reframing the negative experiences, we're talking about taking a difficult or negative experience from your past and trying to reframe it as an opportunity for you to grow and transform. Ask yourself what you learned from the experience and how it helped you to become the person that you are today. I like to think that nothing we've experienced, everything we've experienced has gotten us to where we are, as awesome and amazing, as dope as we are today. Like, without those experiences, we wouldn't be who we are today. Practice gratitude. Take time each day to reflect on the things you are grateful for in your life. By focusing on what you have rather than what you lack, you will begin to see that every experience is an opportunity for growth and for transformation. Focusing on the present rather than dwelling in the past or worrying about the future, and trying to focus on the present moment. By being fully present, you can gain a greater understanding of your experiences and how they are shaping you and your future. Embracing challenges. So rather than avoiding the challenges, we're going to embrace them as opportunities for growth and transformation. And each challenge that you face will help you develop a new set of skills, strengths, and insights. Reflecting on your values, you take time to reflect on the values and what is truly important to you. And by knowing your values and living in alignment with your values, you can begin to see every experience as an opportunity to live a more joyful life with inner peace, because aligned is peace. Now, these exercises will help you to shift your perspective and see every experience as an opportunity to grow. And by embracing the challenges and practicing the gratitude and focusing on the present, you can discover your true self and unlock your potential for more miracles in your life. So you'll go ahead and get over to the activities, and as I walk you through how to do those activities, and as usual, please share in the group what you learned, where you're stuck, what can I help with. I'd be happy to make sure that we get you cleared, because I want you to be able to take these activities and use them in your real life so that you can begin to shift your perception and your reality, or I'm sorry, shift your perception to create your new reality and start to manifest beyond your wildest dreams. Become the happiest person that you know, and you'll see that it just gets better and better from there. So this is the end of phase 1. Let's do a recap of the lesson. Limiting beliefs are beliefs that we hold about ourselves or the world that holds us back from reaching our full potential. These beliefs are often shaped by social, familial, and cultural constructs, which are the norms and the expectations that are imposed upon us by the societies in which we live. These constructs can be restrictive or oppressive and can create a sense of normalcy or rightness around certain beliefs or behaviors. That doesn't make it right. This is a spiritual framework for overcoming limiting beliefs created by social, familial, and cultural constructs. as I pull in from the teaching of A Course in Miracles and by neuroscience's data, as well as some aspects of religion, we're able to emphasize the importance of forgiveness, love, and inner peace as a means of overcoming the ego and awakening to our true nature and beings of love. By focusing on these spiritual principles, individuals can begin to see beyond our limiting beliefs imposed upon them by social, familial, and cultural constructs. So, these specific practices for undoing the influence of the ego and cultivating a greater sense of inner peace and freedom include meditation, mindfulness, forgiveness, and self awareness. By engaging in those practices regularly, you will begin to loosen the grip of ego and cultivate more authentic and fulfilling lives for yourselves. Our personal hell is a state of mind that is created by our own negative thoughts and beliefs. And by taking responsibility for our thoughts and beliefs and cultivating forgiveness, love, and compassion, we can transform our personal hell into a state of inner peace, joy, and purpose. I can't wait to see you in the next lesson. We'll be going over phase 2 as we move into the honeymoon phase, beginning with self-discovery. I wish you all the love and light.